So I come across this praying mantis in the garden. Now he's on the hunt, hunting for insects, and these guys are fully carnivorous. They'll hunt and eat just about anything. The birds will eat them too. Now, you know, having carnivorous insects in the garden that are eating other insects in the garden shows that it's a good balance. Now these guys, unfortunately, you know, they will eat the good insects too, but I'm not too concerned. It shows me that I'm doing the right thing here in this garden, and that you know, he's happy to be in here. I'm happy for him to stay. Actually, I'm stoked to see a praying mantis in here in the garden. We see some baby ones earlier, and Khan would be just over the moon to see this fella in action, no doubt about that. He was here on my kale leaf earlier. He's still on the hunt. You can see he's got that full wobble thing going. He's not too worried about me, and they strike like lightning.
G'day, my name is Marty Ware, and this is my daughter Karen. We live in far northern New South Wales, Australia, in the suburbs. Our passion is growing food and turning our produce into healthy, simple recipes. My dream is to one day own and run a market garden that supplies restaurants and the locals with our fresh, healthy produce. I invite you to come on the journey with us as we move in a sustainable direction to live a more healthy lifestyle and, best of all, create a living doing it.
G'day my friends, Marty Ware here from Marty's Garden, and I just purchased a dome style tent mini greenhouse. Now I got it for close to $30 from Bunnings in Australia, but I'm sure you can get these also in different places, and I'll leave a link down below if I can find one in Amazon. Now what I've done here is I've just put a pallet down below, and then I'm raising my cherry tomatoes in here. So just hold on, I'm going to switch over to another angle and give you a better look inside and show you exactly what I plan to do in here. So I want to give you a more of a broad stream view in here. I purchased, as I said, I just purchased this yesterday and put it up. It just pops up, you pull the string and it pops up. Now I've got it raised off the ground, and for good reason. It's because the ground gets cold this time of year going into autumn, and it will keep the pots cold. So the idea is to create a slightly humid environment. So you can zip open the doors here and you can see my tomatoes are in here. Now they weren't not doing as good as the ones on the balcony because they were getting cold. So now that they're in this greenhouse environment, I really believe that they're going to warm up and love it in here. Now I've got them raised up on the pallet. I'm going to put some cardboard underneath this grass area here, just to you know, stop the grass from getting too tall and taking over. And look, I am so stoked to have this. I can raise a ton of tomatoes in here and get them fairly tall too before they go outside. So super stoked about this. Really happy to pick it up for such a good price. And if you've got a little backyard garden and you want to start your tomatoes and different seedlings early, I highly recommend these because they're up in seconds and they've got pegs. They just peg into down in the ground. You've got two doors that you can open up with, and on real hot days you just want to open up both doors. Now at the moment I'm just opening up this one at halfway and halfway each one, and I believe it'll probably get over 30 degrees in this tent. You can actually see some of the humidity at the top of the tent, which is the highest point. Now the only thing that they're probably missing here is they should have some holes, like a vent right in the high point here, just for the fact that that would be where it would get the hottest. But it still feels cool there. When I go down and touch this pallet though, when I touch this pallet, it feels really warm. So I'm just absolutely I'm so happy that I can get this going. And this area here of the garden is going to be my area now for developing my market garden. I've been told by the owners that because no one's been coming down here and using this community garden except me now, that I can have this whole area. And guess what? I scored the maintenance job for this place. So this is going to be absolutely gone into Marty's garden. Now I'm sure I'm going to invite other people in if they want to come in and help and learn and do little things like that, which will just be awesome. It gives me the freedom now to really take good control of this garden, start producing food and fruit for the market, and it may even get fenced off yet if we come across problems, but we're just going to see how everything goes. I'm going to set up big worm farms in here, the whole lot. Now I must admit I'm over the moon that I've got the maintenance job here and that I can actually take control of this full garden, and I'm going to be creating such a beautiful environment in here, and hopefully I can get actually teach some classes and stuff in the future as well about the little systems that I'm using, and develop that small space garden ideas that I'm well known for now in Australia and around the globe. And it's just awesome being able to get this information out to you guys daily at the moment, and I'm just I'm stoked, and I want to thank everyone for your support so far, coming in and commenting and liking and sharing. It really means a lot to me. I'm not just saying that to get you to do more. It's from the bottom of my heart. I really am thankful for that. And I'm thankful for every day actually that I'm here on this planet, where I live in northern New South Wales, right on the Gold Coast border. I know I'm blessed to live in such a beautiful place. And thanks again for everyone for coming. If you haven't subscribed to Marty's Garden, you want to learn more about small space vegetable gardening in containers and down in the backyard, please subscribe, and also follow me as I create this market garden to get out to the public and get these cherry tomatoes and different crops on the way. You can hear a plane just coming off from the Gold Coast airport. That's it, so I'm going to sign out now and say goodbye! Thank you, Jetstar!